Yo, what is up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy J Tuck, CFT, DMV, and we are cover three. We are back. It's been a minute, right? A lot of people's been asking us, Demon, what's up with cover three? A lot of things have changed this football season, but we decided in the group chat, like, yo, we got a lot to talk about, man. So y'all know the flavor, man. Y'all know the deal. Go ahead. Subscribe to their channels across the board, share the content, like the content, let everybody know that we are live because we about to dive into today, man. So DMV, I'm gonna kick things over to you, my dog, and let you kind of explain some things. There's a lot of questions I was getting asked out there at the game. I was like, bro, don't ask me, ask DMV.
Yeah. So am I clear right now? Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, man. You
all right,
good.
cool. Because I know sometimes this microphone, like you start the show, and then all of a sudden it be going out on me. So look, I appreciate you, Tuck, bro, because you're a real one, and I appreciate all of the real ones that really understand what I mean when I said, like, all right, I'm done with the fandom, I'm done with being the Cowboys fan and all that type of stuff. I thought that I pretty much made it clear, but I'm gonna make it even more clear, right? And for the people that got something to say about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta ask Tuck. You could ask me. I tell you, I keep it straight up and funky with y'all, right? So for me, similar to y'all going to Tuck and asking him and gossiping to me to me that's part of the problem in the nation. Really, it's just so much drama. Folks want to keep the drama going. I want to talk football, and I don't just want to be known as a Cowboys fan. I want my word to mean something. Doesn't mean that I don't want to talk Cowboys. Doesn't mean that I don't want to hang with my brothers. Don't mean that I don't want to interact with Cowboy fans. It just means that I want to broaden my horizons and do bigger things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see where Jerry Jones and his organization, they really gaslight the fans. And for me, something hit me that day. It just wasn't right with my spirit to where I realized that, I believe in God, and I feel like God's message is, hey, you can push a bigger message to football, but your bias being a fan, it might not mean your words might not be as strong. So now when I give opinions about the Cowboys, it's not me just being biased or wanting to be right about a player. Like, for example, I was wrong about Javonte Williams, and I'm putting out a film session after this to talk about it. But in actuality, really, I just want to be able to communicate without there being super fandom or big feelings or emotions. I just want to get rid of the emotions and just talk football. And that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? It's cut and dry. If anybody has a problem, my DMs are open. You know what I'm saying? I'm still interacting with people. I don't have a problem with nobody. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, bro, and I 1000% agree because I kind of echo those same sentiments. And see, well, a lot of people don't understand Cowboys Nation. We talked to y'all specifically because a lot of us, we came in this game, didn't know much, right? Just pure Cowboys fans, just talking about our team. But while doing this, a lot of things have changed. I mean, you guys have seen me. I've been in multiple Super Bowls, different things, right? So it's like, for me personally, when I announced my decision, and I was trying to explain to Cowboys fans as well, and a lot of people comprehend, right? It wasn't that I was never going to talk about the Cowboys, but you guys know, like, the draft that is my thing. Like, that's what I really love. I mean, I'm already probably in the second round of prospects now, keep it right. But it's like, that's what I love to do. But I always felt like I couldn't talk that on my channel because it wasn't Cowboy centric, or like my guy Quentin Johnston right now, who's turning the hell up in LA, is like, okay, I can't talk about that because it's not Cowboys. So I wanted to expand my horizons, and I think DMV is saying the same thing. Like, I'm always going to be a Cowboys fan. I was out there Sunday, y'all. Y'all see the videos. I was out there live and direct. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be a Cowboys fan. I'm still going to do Cowboys content, just not solely only Cowboys stuff. So by doing that move, we gained a ton of subscribers on my channel personally, right? There's a lot of Packers fans came in, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Who else did I do? I did Edgerrin Cooper, shit, I forgot, right? Some other fan. Buffalo Bill. But hey, Bill's Mafia, y'all helped me down like crazy on that Keon Coleman film. So it's like, that's what I want to get into. I just don't want to be known as Jay Tuck, the Cowboys guy. I want to be known as Jay Tuck, the football guy, whether that's college, because I do cover college football and all sorts of stuff. So it was for me expanding my horizons, but I always know where my home base is. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, let's keep it a buck, Cowboys Nation. This ain't difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? We really had a phone call a few hours ago, like, let's go live. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't that difficult. We've been quite some time. So it just is what it is, man. But you know, I think people want to clarify that. Because it wasn't that DMV quit and became a fan of another team or something.
Oh, yeah. I ain't rocking with nobody, bro. I'm just hey, look, I'm working on this RB1 film series right now, which this Javonte joint is super fire right now.
Yeah.
And I just want to be able to, like, look, we talk about the value of that position, and I just want to bring value to it. Like, and you know, in Dallas, that the value has gone away from that. You know, hell, I know Rome is excited for it. I know Rome is excited.
You already know. Like,
yeah.
I know. I'm just chilling. I'm in the background. I ain't say nothing yet, but
yeah, go ahead,
you
Rome.
already know. I be having to temper myself with my excitement on certain things, especially when it's stuff I believed in. You know what I'm saying? I actually was out there campaigning for Miles Sanders. We'll talk about that. But this is the thing. They kept Javonte so under wraps. I didn't know what was happening. They ain't let him.
Yeah.
They barely talked about him in camp, like almost on purpose. And then they all of the media thing was like, I think Miles still got some burst to him. It was they never said nothing negative or good about Javonte. They just was like, yeah, he here.
Facts, bro. Yeah.
But when he didn't start a game or suit up at all, it was like,
for real, bro. It's like you got to believe what you see, and it's like we didn't see anything.
Facts.
Yeah. I think for me personally, like, was I sold on Javonte Williams? Yeah, I feel like he was going to be better than what we had last year, right? He was going to be an upgrade. Is he surprised me? Probably I would say no. But I always had him as my RB1 because I knew just to follow the money, right? So like Ron was saying, when they hit him for a little bit, he was over on the sidelines eating sunflower season in preseason. I was like, okay, he's our RB1, right? So he has run well. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see your film session that you got. But Ron, talk about things that excite you. So what are some things, right, at 1, 2, and 1, right? Is my record 1, 2, and 1?
1, 2, and 1.
1, 2, and 1. Right, it's like a boxing combo. What excites you right now when you watch the Cowboys team this far?
You already know it's Dak Prescott. We ain't got to dance around it. It's the thing I've been defending since I started this channel. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Like, you get all these, you a Dak sexual, you a Dak defender, you get all people want to be derogatory when they wrong. Instead of giving you some type of factual evidence as to why they don't like Dak Prescott, they want to try to degrade you and disrespect you.
Right.
But I don't have to disrespect you back. I know on Sunday when you see him getting busy and he in his bag throwing fadeaway 50-yard passes and hitting Jalen Tolbert while leaning backwards, I know it burns you up inside because your ass a hater. So I don't really got to say nothing back to nobody. All I got to do is just step back and see, look, whenever you give my man some weapons, he go out there and handle his business.
Yeah.
Every time they give him some weapons, I got my joint reversed too. My damn camera, the CFT reverse. I might come back in. But it's throwing me off. I'm like, why hustle read like that? Yeah, man, it's just so much hate that comes along with being a Cowboys fan, which might be why DMB don't want to hang out with y'all no more. But anyway, but seriously though, it's just it gets toxic. I just have gotten to the point where I know how to navigate it. And to be honest with y'all, secret that's not really a secret because I've said this before. I don't even have my notifications on for my phone because it's too much toxic stuff that I don't like to give people direct access to me. So a lot of the Twitter stuff, sometimes I'll miss messages. I won't respond. It ain't because I'm being rude. It's just because I got to protect my mentality some way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You sending me a negative message at 3 a.m, you going to be talking to yourself because I ain't going to see it. You know what I'm saying?
I need to take Rome's advice. You know what I'm saying? I need to take Rome's advice. But y'all know we've had this conversation.
Can't leave the streets alone, bro. You ghost.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm that athlete that became a pro athlete, making millions of dollars, bro. I'm still outside in the hood, just out front till 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Just I need to leave them toxic ass people alone. But
I don't look. Lighthearted trolling is fun thing. when you verbally disrespect a person, that's the
Right.
stuff I can't get with. Lighthearted
Right.
trolling is like what I do to Eagles fans. I hit that bee's nest every day with a
Right.
baseball bat just
Right.
because
Yeah.
they always trolling us. We're
Right.
1-2-1. We're third in our division. We should not be a topic of discussion for the person that's 4-0.
Right.
But ever since that game on Sunday night, every time I go on Twitter, all Eagles fans is doing is talking about us because you're nervous. Because you're like,
Mhm.
they
How
hung
are
with
they
the
doing
Packers
it?
like that. Y'all ain't talking about the Commanders at all. They the second
Right.
in the division. But the
Right.
thing is, you can see your fear. You're like, we like the Cowboys. I'll give us this. We might not be completely right, but we like it's October. This is apropos. We like
Mhm.
Michael Myers, bro. We like Jason. You be trying to get rid of us, and we might be dead, but we just sit up there like,
Right. He's
y'all
still
thought we
alive.
was dead after the Bears game. Like, oh, it's a wrap.
Right.
And then you see how we play the Packers, and you're like, this won't go away.
Right.
Nope, we still we still
Right.
around.
With no CD Lamb, no Tyler Booker, no Cooper Beebe,
Just-
Micah Parsons on the other
Hey,
side of the field. Trayvon
sometimes simple
Diggs.
is better. Sometimes
Right.
simple is better, bro.
But see what hurts their spirit, because I had this. Look to the NFC East roundtable. Now, for those of you that know, every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central, I do the NFC East roundtable. Got to pull up Cowboys Nation, but
I
can take these Eagles fans and Commanders
be
fans.
getting drowned out in the comments, bro. I be trying.
It's just too easy. It's just too easy, right? Because when they had the NFC East rankings, I had Dak Prescott #1, and all they was trolling. They was calling in. They was all on my Instagram. This and that, all it. But now they don't got nothing to say, right? And it's because of the reasons that I stated. Dak Prescott is the elder statesman in the NFC East. He's seen it all, y'all. Like my quarterback, and it's a gift and a curse. I will say this.
Yeah,
He
bro.
is offensive coordinator proof. It doesn't matter if it was Jason Garrett. It doesn't matter if it was Kellen Moore. It doesn't matter if it's Mike McCarthy. It doesn't matter if it's Brian Schottenheimer. Dak has really only in his career had one season where you're kind of like, and that was the interception year when he led the league. Besides that, Dak has
They still was
been
winning.
Yeah, they were still winning, and he's been the top in production because people don't understand. Everybody wants the loop-de-loops and the twirls and twirls, and he don't whip he don't hit his nay in the end zone and all that fun shit, right? But when it comes down to playing the quarterback position, there are very few quarterbacks in the league that are playing the quarterback position like Dak Prescott. And I cannot dumb myself down for people who not understand how to go through pure progressions, how to make line changes, how to read the Mike linebacker, how to make adjustments, post-snap reads, pre-snap reads. That's too up here for a lot of those people. So it's just for me, bro. Anybody who knows the game of football can sit back and watch Sunday night. I was live in this play. That was a masterpiece against all odds.
And can I tell y'all something about his quarterbacking? Because I've been one that has been critical. See, this is why now my words mean a lot more. I've been often critical of Dak.
You ain't alone. A lot of people have been critical.
I've been critical about this one thing, about him checking the runs, like playing hero ball. And you're going to see this in the film session with Javonte. There's one time in particular where
I know the run you're talking about.
Yeah. Where they were close to the goal line. They were at like the 15-yard line.
Got like 12 or 13 off that joint?
He checked like twice. You know what I'm saying? And then behind his back, he put like the arrows or whatever, like whatever way. And Javonte runs that zone to the right and almost scores. I was like, man,
that's high level football right
check,
there, bro. That's
high level football. Yeah, he's gotten so much better at that. And it's who's the quarterback that's on the speakeasy with Acho and them? I forget. Is it?
Chase Daniels. Yeah,
Chase Daniels. Yeah. So he was the one who kind of pointed it out one time. Like that came to the line. He looked. He saw something like they were in man coverage or something like that. Then he changed it. Then they went to zone look, and then he went right back to. I think he checked to a run or something like that. Like Dak is really playing at a high level.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say this to echo you guys' points with Dak, and people that don't like it, y'all can get off stream.
Right.
Like seriously, I'm about to say something disrespectful. Y'all got to realize this is what Dak looks like with bare minimum weapons. This is not what you see in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Philly fans, you can take it how you want to. But this man got just George Pickens. He got the shell of Jake Ferguson. We still waiting to see him come back to what we thought he would be. We
He
got
scored a touchdown.
We got a running back, although having a great season, the league threw him away.
Yeah.
Even Cowboys fans threw him away because y'all wanted to stop.
I mean, they threw him away.
I'm gonna ask the question, Ron.
They
Jadon Blue. It's supposed to be Jadon Blue and Phil Moffitt season.
Right.
The Cowboys fans threw him away. They overlooked Javonte Williams. My point is,
yeah, you're right.
And I'm watching him go out there and have a master's class. That's why I'm excited about it, because I know the circumstances. There was no CD, and everybody said, well, he can't play without CD. I also remember when he couldn't play without Dez. I remember when he couldn't play without Amari, and you're starting to realize there's a theme. You got to give it up, because at some point, all the credit you've been giving these other guys when they got perfect situations. Sorry, the Invisalign is winning. You're starting to realize that when the situation ain't perfect, it look different. Look at what right now, Lamar woke up in Dak's world. Like, yo, my defense is that bad. Welcome to what Dak Prescott been dealing with for most of his career, where the defense can't stop a nosebleed. You know what I'm saying? And then when the defense gets good, they pull way back on the offensive weapons. But that's another story for another day. My point is, when it's perfect, do y'all understand what it would look like if they just threw money at it? Because I'm watching them make water out of wine. I'm trying not to curse. like, you know what I'm saying? He out there.
I kind of disagree though, Ron. I kind of disagree. I think they have weapons. I think it just kind of aligned a certain way. Like, I think he needed an X this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of
that's my point. That's my point. Yeah. Like, other teams would turn every stone. You wouldn't have been like, let's see if we can do it without X. Let's see if we can do it with a cheap running back. Most teams would just be like, get him the best running back, get him his X receiver, get him a 2, get him a good offensive line. Let's roll.
We're still paying Michael Gallup $8 million this year, by the way.
Yeah. The only team out there that tries to do what Dallas does is Cincinnati, which is apropos because you see Joe Burrow out there running for his life, and you're like, y'all gonna try to get this man anything else besides just receiver help? You feel me? Right. So it's just like, I think Dallas, I'll give the Dallas front office this. This is the only little bit of credit I'll give them. You know what I'm saying? A couple of their cheap moves this year are actually working. But it's just, the thing is, it's a lot of hope behind it. It's not that the cheap moves don't work. Sometimes they hit and sometimes they don't. When you spend the money, it's definitive. It's like buying a used car.
On offense.
You might get a used car that run for 8 years.
Right.
And you spent no money on it. Like, it's a hit. You might get a beater that blow up in a week. You never know. Or you could just go buy that new car off the lot. That joint gonna run for 12 years because you know what you're paying for. That's the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1000%, man. And I think that's the problem, right? A lot of people see the results, but they don't see the habits that lead up to the results, right? They don't see the minor details that leads up to the results. So that's why I kind of do my film session. DMV kind of did the same thing, right? You show every little footstep, right? Whether it's, like, because that matters, right? So a lot of people, when they watch the quarterback position, they just see the throw. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a nugget, Cowboys things, because we all family. When y'all watching NFL football, college football, you shouldn't even be watching the ball in the first place, right? You should be watching like the offensive line or even the wide receivers. That's going to open up your spectrum when it comes to the game, right? But it's a reason why people kind of get this side eye at me when I say Aaron Rodgers is still one of my top 5 quarterbacks in the league, because I know I could take Aaron Rodgers right now and dump him in any offense, and he's going to be able, no, we're not running that. We're going to check out of that. Oh, shit, this safety's playing a cover 3. Oh, it's a match over here. All right, so you're going to run us like it's like, I always get this analogy. It's like when you play Madden, right? Some quarterbacks, if you ask Madden for the play, they run that play. You know what I'm saying? Like, they run that play. A lot of y'all, when y'all play, if you're playing right, you get to the line of scrimmage, you're gonna put this guy on a slant, put this guy on the post, this guy on the corner, block your offensive line, tell your running back. So that's what Dak is doing in live action, y'all. And it's not an easy task. There's probably only 3 or 4 quarterbacks right now: Rodgers, Dak, Mahomes.
I think Josh Allen does too.
I don't watch them too in depth. I don't watch him.
Are you talking about like good quarterbacks right now?
He's
Stafford.
talking about that quarterback line of scrimmage.
I'm saying quarterbacks that are in full command of their offense,
Matthew Stafford,
and everything else. Because when you watch Dak Prescott, y'all, just watch him at the line of scrimmage, watch Dak Prescott for a few games, and then watch other quarterbacks. They're not as active at the line of scrimmage, right?
No.
And I remember, like I said, I asked Kurt Warner this on Twitter. He's like, there's only been a few quarterbacks that get that leisure. Aaron Rodgers had it, Drew Brees had it, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Dak Prescott.
You can earn it.
So it's like there's levels to it. There's levels to it. There's a cerebral level to it. And Dak is playing at an all-time high right now. Now we'll talk about this. Should that be the case? Because Ron, we talked about this on Twitter, right? He shouldn't have to carry every game. But if I need him to do it, I know he's at that game on Sunday, and I had a few, you know what I'm saying? These Cowboys readers, right? I was comfortable as hell. When we got the ball, like, oh, Dak's going to drive down the field and at least gives him field goal range. Like that's the type of mindset I have with my quarterback now. He's
but there's
this elder statesman.
To your point, this like because ain't nobody perfect. And this is where people they seem their ears always seem to get clogged when I talk about Dak and I throw some negativity out there. They're like, "Oh, you'll never be negative." So pay attention. Hit your record on your phone.
Right.
Dak Prescott's problem is his confidence is supremely up there, especially in games he started to click.
Mm-hmm.
There are moments like with every quarterback where it ain't clicking, and other teams will make sure, okay, the moment has arrived where it's not clicking. This is my counterpunch. The Cowboys always just be like, no, the counterpunch is still some Dak. So like where there's games where you're like, yo, it ain't rolling right. We need to settle down. We need to run the ball 8 times straight just to settle everybody down.
Yeah.
Take the nervousness out of the next throw. I don't even care if we get a first. We just gonna run the ball and give everybody kind of a reprieve, let the defense rest a little bit. We haven't had that. You know what I'm saying? So like in the playoff game with the Packers, that's the one that always kind of comes to mind. When we came out there looking flustered that first drive, we should have had a counterpunch. But it's not just because of the coach. It's because of the culture. Jerry is already beating his chest. Look at my quarterback. Look at who I paid as we speak. And that creates when the rubber meets the road is like, well, I paid you, didn't I? And sometimes in strategy, that's stupid. You got to have a better strategy. And I'm hoping that Schottenheimer, because it's all about you can have your doldrums and your bad things in the past, but that moment will arise again. I want to see what's going to happen. I have seen in the last couple of games, I will give Schottenheimer this. I've seen him run where we wouldn't have used to have ran the football.
Right.
So I'm like, that bodes well for later in the season. Now, go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask, I kind of feel like how things are going right now is not going to bode well unless they give Javonte some help. Because with
he gonna need some help.
Mentality that he runs with, you want him fresh down the stretch. So you're gonna have to be able to hand the ball off to somebody else you trust. Right now, I don't think anybody trusts Miles Sanders.
Well, DMV, I was gonna say, so what's
hell
the
no, I don't trust Miles. I'm gonna just be real. No
solution with that.
I think the solution is you probably got to move to either get a back or me and Foots was talking, right? And if you don't trust Jadon Blue, then you gotta see what you got in Phil Maffa. You got to see that. I think with some of the holes and how this offensive line is playing and doing a lot of the gap scheme stuff, like they're actually running a lot of the same things they ran last year. It's just you could tell with Clayton Adams, they're coached a lot better. So they can add more bells and whistles to it, lots more motions and stuff like that. But with how tight they're pulling, with how they're getting their double teams and stuff, Phil Maffa could definitely be more than serviceable with what they're doing right now. If they don't trust Jadon Blue to know the playbook, they don't trust him at all.
Let's speak as the Dallas veteran connoisseurs that we are. We know that we won't sniff a trade until they confirm that Blue ain't good. So we need to be praying he gets on the field so we can see.
Well then, yeah, and also y'all, they just confirmed. So it was not Revel, it was Kalen Carson and Jonathan Mingo who's been pulled off the IR. So they still got Phil Maffa on IR. So it sounds like the only option right now is going to be Jaden Blue. But I don't know, y'all. Like I'm personally giving up. I feel like if the Miles Sanders ankle injury, he still doesn't get active, then I'm done talking about Blue, bro. I'll just get to you when I get to you.
What's funny though, Tuck? I don't even think it's athleticism. It's not that. I don't think he got it up here. I don't think the coach.
He got to grow up, dog. He got to grow up.
Here's why I don't think it's up here. It might be something as far as maturity, because here's
That's
what
what
I'm
I meant.
saying.
My fault. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, like I know a lot of people think he doesn't understand the playbook, right? Which I understand that he might not get the playbook. It has to be something else, and this is why I would like a clarifying question, because as athletic as Jaden Blue is, he is your 5th round pick. He's not on special teams,
bro.
He can't return kicks, bro.
You can't return
kicks. He might get a shot this week because
Turpin might be
got
hurt.
an ankle.
Right. So I'm saying, so it has to be something deeper, because you ain't gotta know the playbook for special teams. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what's concerning me. Is like, bro, they rather have, they brought up Jalen Marino Cropper, made him active, right? And they even had Jalen Tolbert returning kicks. That should at least be the bare minimum for Jaden Blue, is returning kicks. You know what I'm saying? Like
the next 2 games in my thumbnail title, y'all hit that like button too.
Hit the likes, man.
Yeah,
likes.
Appreciate you, Brandy. These next 2 games is season defining, and I know people are gonna be like, "What you mean it's season defining?" Because it's 2 lesser teams. That's my point.
Got to get the win.
We played the Packers and the Eagles tough because the world said we couldn't. So I will know more about this team. What's up, Angie? I will know more about this team.
Excellent point, bro.
For when we play teams we supposed to beat. I know now for a fact when it's a team we not supposed to beat, they're going to get up for it. They've shown evidence. They're going to get up for it. They got up for them 2 games. The 2 games we was not supposed to, we were supposed to win. We was playing with our food. So now
I got a tough question though.
You know what's crazy about that, Rome? And it sounds weird, right? I was more confident going to Dallas this Sunday with no CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Booker, and Cooper Beebe than I was when we played the Bears. Like, it was crazy because it's that mentality where we get comfortable, and when everyone starts singing our praises, 0-4 Cowboys, like, that's why I'm like, no.
Remember they murdered me? I said this is a trap game. Bro, what are you talking about? I was like, bro, this is when we fail.
Yeah. So
I
didn't want to call it a trap game because you just got out a close one with the Giants. I felt like
you can't call it a trap game when the defense is just this bad, bro. The defense, every game is going to be a trap game because they can't stop no damn body.
That was killing me. It was I think we was 0-1. We was 0-1. I was like, trap game, the Giants. Scott was like, what the hell is you talking about, Rome? I was like, no. I'm saying we're about to overlook the Giants because all week they've been praising us about hanging with the Eagles and went out there and got in a dogfight. So I'm worried about this week because the Jets, they lost. It's the perfect setup. Braylon Allen hurt, you know what I'm saying? And the Jets ain't really been able to stop the run. So we about to walk in here and think we can roll our blue helmet out there and the Jets going to bow down.
It's a noon game.
I think Dallas going to beat the hell out of the Jets. I don't know why.
I think they can. But you know Aaron Glenn about to give his team the best speech of his life. He about to be like, listen, y'all want to get on the map? This the team to beat. Because if y'all beat the Cowboys, we be getting people paid. They talking about paying Romeo Dobbs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you a bag. You do have a good game versus us, you'll get
right.
Ask Jordan Love.
Let me see. What is Vegas saying with this?
These next 2 games we got Jets, Panthers.
Right.
If we play with our food, I'm gonna know we're gonna be playing with our food all year.
And see, and these are games like us. Go ahead, DMV. I was gonna say, but Dak has
Vegas got the Cowboys right yet? I don't think they have.
So we only 2.5 point favorites.
And we should be. We are 1-2-1. I need to play. The best thing I heard this week out of everything with the tie was from Bobby Belt. And you know the 103.5 The Fan be looking for all the negative stuff to find.
Right.
Bobby Belt said, I couldn't wait to ask and try to see how the players were after the game. Directly after the game. And he's like, I was surprised to hear ain't nobody happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they was walking around like, we tied, we would have been in a world of trouble.
Bro, so when
they really wanted that one, dog. It
was the most awkward football experience I ever been through in my life. Where we was banging, screaming, yelling, they screaming, go Pack, go, we go. You know what I'm saying? We're going crazy. And after a game, it's kind of just like we didn't know what to do.
Bro, I could have lived. I know you can't tie in the playoffs, but if the playoff game was like that, I would have been able to hold my head high. Like they ain't embarrassed me. It was the way we looked in that game,
bro. It was just like it was like quiet. Like everyone just left the stadium. Like it was
the Packers fans.
I think the owners tinker too much with the rules, bro, because I think that the way the rules are now, you're going to get more ties, actually, the way that it is. The old way that it used to be where first score wins, like, you hardly got any ties. Like, now, like, I mean, both teams get the ball, like, all because Josh Allen, like, all because KC went down and kicked the field goal and Josh Allen.
You know why we tied too, right? You know why we tied? Somebody made a great point this week. They said Packers mismanaged the clock, but it was because they was afraid of Aubrey because they know that motherfucker probably hit a 70. So they was afraid.
And I guess there was reports that Jordan Love thought he was going to get some extra time, so that's why he threw the pass on. Yeah, I heard somebody say that. I didn't confirm it, right?
Trying to bleed the clock.
Bro, what was the extra time that you think he was going to get?
So you thought you get a full another quarter, right? And I ain't gonna lie, Jordan Love, I've done the same thing on Madden. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going.
You ain't hear GP said it. Pickett said, yo, I ain't even know he was about to
right.
die.
Yeah.
I believe him too.
Yeah, because I done the same thing. Like, okay, I get the ball back, but time is ticking. It don't matter. Like, I'll let the clock run out, and then I'll get an extra minute. They're like, nope. But it goes by real rules. You know what I'm saying? So I lost.
I got a good question for y'all though. This is about that game, but it's a sidebar. Last play of the game. You go back and look, and I ain't looked at the all 22 for somebody correct me, but I've heard last play of the game, the two safeties on the field was Wanye and Marquise Bell. So I know Wanye was out there because of Malik, but they said Marquise Bell was on that play and that's important. That game is
honestly, that team should have rolled. The team should have rolled with them 2 years ago.
I'm wondering. What we know, DMV. I'm trying to be hype about going forward.
Yeah. They got to move forward with that.
It's the check, bro. You know the Jones family. It's the check. If I paid you, you gonna play you. Only way you getting out that field is when you get hurt. So when Malik went down, we finally got to see Wanye.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when y'all said that the Chief move so far had worked, it's worked on offense because Dak is playing at such a high level.
No, just some of them. Like, it's every once in a while. Like, I can't. Clowney don't count. He only played 20 snaps.
He did affect that game though. I'll give him that. The 20 snaps were very effective. But yeah, go ahead.
He's gonna be fine. He know how to play. I'm really disappointed in Dante Fowler. I don't know what's going on with him.
Dog, Sanborn should be changed.
Sanborn
is Sanborn, like feet in sand.
Sanborn is big dookie. He's zoo doo doo. It's bad. Like I'll try my best to lean positive. He looked like he running in quicksand.
Bro, he's
quick.
I'm sure he's processing good. He like, I should go over there, and this body like, sorry, player. You ain't gonna be able to
no, it was Wanye and Donovan. Wanye, Donovan, Bland, Sanborn.
So Bell wasn't on the field. See, people be lying. That's why I had to put that disclaimer before I could confirm it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So I wanted to see if Bell.
Maybe that's not the last play. Well, it had to have been the last play. That's the last play.
If I'm being 100
on the field,
if it wasn't for them too. And then Mara's making that big hit. Everybody wants that game. That game is a blowout.
And going back to Angie's question, like it wasn't hype until like right before halftime. That's when some of the energy came back because it was dead, right? So to my dog Knicks, we was in the same section.
They was ready to give up.
They called security on them. They called security on Knicks. They didn't call security on me because security knows me, right? But it wasn't no energy. But that block field goal or extra point changed the course of the game. Now Cowboys fans went crazy because they thought it would 7. I'm like, no, that's not how it was.
2 was good though.
It's on 2 points, right? But it just changed the energy, right? It changed the energy,
the flow of the game.
And sometimes that's what you need, right? That's what you need. And so that's why I've been kind of explaining why, if I'm Eberflus, we'll talk about the defense here in a minute. You need to kind of go with some young, energetic guys, y'all, because Sanborn isn't it. And Cowboys Nation, I tried this offseason to kind of tell y'all that wasn't it, you know what I'm saying? But there was so much Kool-Aid cups going around. Everybody was drunk, partying, saying Luke Kuechly.
Only way y'all getting Sanborn on that field is when Demo come back.
Bro, I can't. We will not last with Sanborn out there all the way until Thanksgiving.
Because people ain't even started exploiting them yet. They doing it on accident.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's missing tackles. I mean, of course, he leads us in tackles, right? But he's just not. I mean, the Ravens just called Eric Kendricks. He said, "No, I'm not going to the practice squad." I mean, I don't know, bro. It would be all hands on deck.
Nah.
Say we didn't know he was that slow. Yes, bro, he was that slow in Chicago.
I didn't know.
Jack Sanborn is doing absolutely nothing new in his career, bro. Like he's literally doing nothing new. This is who he was in Chicago. But the reason why Jack Sanborn fooled people is
he
one.
studies probably really hard. He probably know the defense in and out.
He looks like a linebacker. He
Rudy.
looks the part.
He Rudy.
Big neck. Everything, right? So he looks like an NFL linebacker, but he just doesn't. He doesn't have it.
But he Rudy. It's all good.
Hey, bro, that's the funniest thing ever. He's Rudy for real. Rudy was getting his ass whooped in practice. That's Sanborn in the game,
bro. This is my thing. Like, to go back to Tuck's point with bringing energy. You know what I'm saying? That when you play these teams like this week. Yeah, you have to do something to stomp out the energy. Like Green Bay was about to break us, right? The energy would have been gone. That 14-0, it would have been gone. It was that one play changed the energy. And then that George Pickens catch, you know what changed the offensive energy? They said, oh, we know he can do that, but you got to see it because it hadn't clicked all year. All the deep passes. So when he caught that, the rest of the offense said, oh, we got one of those still? I thought
that was a dunk and one. That was a dunk and one right there. The crowd went crazy. Like,
bro. I was calling out from the stand, like, bro, we got 1-on-1 with Pickens. We got 1-on-1 with that.
It was 1-on-2, bro.
With that safety.
No, but later in the game, you can see the corner look scared. Like when you could see it probably in the stadium. They zoom in on the joint. It's like you can't cover this man no more. And my thing is this: I needed. Some things happen for a reason. I needed this confidence to happen because CD gonna come back and be CD. But now with the definitive, Pickens can do that, it's gonna change the way people defend him going forward. I think they was kind of playing him a little too light. Now I need this week. I need us to go out there and establish dominance versus the Jets. Like that's why I said the season defining. Some people get mad at my statement titles because it sounds like, what are you saying? I know exactly what I mean. If we go out there and handle business versus the Jets, it'll give me a lot more confidence going forward. If we go out there and play with our food, I'm gonna know that we just not gonna be there this year. So we
should see Joe Milton the next 2 weeks.
You right. That's a fact. Handle our business and let Joe Milton come in and get some snaps.
You see Joe Milton throw old boy's head.
Joe Milton trying to kill that dude. He gotta relax.
I thought it was AI, bro. They like, no, that's real talk. Like, no, I ain't playing catch.
But all right, so full strength. Joe Milton got an arm,
bro. Bazooka Joe, dog. He don't miss, man.
Hey, so I gotta ask you something.
Go ahead. What's up?
Because I know you non-biased completely now, and I've been getting killed before the season. I was like, yo, Dak last year, man, something wasn't right, man. I think he did need, I think he was wearing that boot in the summer. You know what I'm saying? And I think he had more than just the hamstring surgery. I think he had some other cleanup stuff done because he moving differently. How you feel when you seen him actually take a draw, bro? I ain't seen a draw since like 88, like a real one.
Hey, bro, I think Dak having that baby, bro. I'm telling you, I've been saying this to people. I think he had on dad weight. Like your body ain't the same when you have that baby, bro. Like, and I think that even though he having the second one, he's like, yeah, I ain't going through that again. I really think bro was out of shape last year. I think he made it a point to get his body in shape.
I don't think he was right the whole I think he just refused to admit something was wrong because he was trying to get that contract. Because ain't nobody wearing no walking boot off the humble.
Yeah, for sure.
He wore it 2 years prior.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I tell you that right now, his confidence, he got the Uncle Rico mustache and the goatee. He looking different.
Hey, that mustache funny as hell, bro.
You gotta think about this wrong. Yeah, man,
he out there like this.
You gotta think about it this wrong.
You got the tag joint. Tag got that.
Tag got this joint straight up. Don't he? He got the beard, but he got the stick.
He got the Hulk Hogan.
The Dak Hogan. He got the Dak Hogan joint. Because I noticed it. Was it the second game? I said, yo, his mustache a little. I know this weird. I said, yo, his mustache a little darker than his beard.
Yeah, he got the kick joint, man.
But that's an NWO joint too. Hey,
I remember one time my barber gave me one of those shits before I hit the Vegas. Bro, I was like, I got my clippers. Hell no.
You gotta even it out. You can't be. You know what I mean? But you know what?
He definitely on Dak.
Yo, Dak Hogan, if he gonna play like this all year, he can beat Dak Hogan.
Oh, I got the
Hey, look.
Yeah.
I told you I'm non-biased, but if Dak wins a Super Bowl with that damn mustache, I'm gonna cut that mustache. I'm gonna have that.
Bro, I'll handle, what's it called? The handlebars? I'll
No,
come out there with
bro.
the 88.
I hate when my barber try like, nah, separate my
Yo,
shit.
it don't even
I
gotta
want
be the Super Bowl, DMV. If Dak get us out the divisional with that mustache, I'll come on the stream, just this. And I'll dye it black so it'd be darker because I'm already dark.
Quit it, brother.
Brother out, brother.
At that point, because you know what though? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The confidence, and I don't know if it's because of Shoddy. I don't know what's making him move confident, but he is playing with a lot more confidence. Like I watched the sounds from the sideline, trying to watch nuance, and at no point did he look rattled. That's dope.
Well, you got to think about this, Rome. It should have been previous year, but it's really Dak's team now. You know what I'm saying? It's really, it's no Zach Martin, Tank Lawrence, like Micah, kind of like it's literally your team now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, it kind of probably, and plus, I knew Dak was going to turn up, bro, because he did it when he came off the first ankle injury. When Dak returns back to injury and has to miss all them games, bro, he's about to go crazy. Like he's really about to go crazy now. He has to stay healthy. But
I got a bone to pick too. I got a bone to pick with Micah Parsons.
Let me get the super chat real quick. I said, what's good? Maximilian $5 super chat. Appreciate you. What's good, DC Nation? Just pray Javonte Williams and Jaden Blue duo is dominant, and I would play Wanye and Leofow more. Facts.
Agreed.
I would, because Leofow's just figuring it out.
Comment.
He be playing so fast. Leofow gonna be fine. He just turned up.
Dakamaniacs.
Dakamaniacs
make some shirts.
Somebody said 24-inch python. Yeah, NWO Dak or Dak Hogan.
He'll make
you Dak lovers. No, we're Dakamaniacs, brother.
Bro, if you got to make the shirt with him tearing the 4 out.
Man, let me get in the
my
lab,
bone to pick with Micah. I think Micah always I think he respected Dak, but I don't think he believed that Dak could ball like that. That's why Micah's so damn honest when they would be like, yo, man, who your top 10 quarterbacks? He'd be like, shit, it ain't him. And he'll just name other people. I think he was just being honest. But I think on Sunday, when he gave his post game, and he was like, yo, bro, I ain't going to hold you. Like, it's the way he is talking. I ain't never seen him play like that. I think he wanted to say that. Like, he was
that fadeaway 50-yard pass, dog, was probably the best. Like,
you see that picture of him looking at Dak like, yo, where was that shit when I was there?
Yeah.
Like, he looking at him like,
nah, but the problem, he was turned up, bro.
Dak
so we need him turned up like that all the time.
So I've seen Dak like that a few times. I've seen him twice in Tampa. Like that. It was another game. I want to say Seattle playoffs. He was like that. But yeah, Sunday was just like
when the confidence is for Dak, he clicking. But when he get, it's like when he get, I don't know, maybe it's Fred Warner. Because when he see Fred, he be like,
yeah. But also when you think about the 49ers, bro, like they be bagging our wide receivers up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was gonna say Pickens, man. Pickens, for some odd reason, like they just have this chemistry there. And I think that he was able to get layups to Pickens that it's typically hard for him to get to CD, where CD's moving around. But Pickens is that X, and it's just like, all right, bro. Like
what we envision,
tight windows, big body, long arms. Like
what we envision, though, DMV. Could you genuinely, after watching that the other day, what we've talked about all summer, you got to apply it. A defensive coordinator is like, yo, we cannot leave Pickens by himself. And what they gonna say? Well, what you gonna lose? CD by himself? Like, they literally got to pick one now.
They should have leaned on Pickens a little bit more in that Philly game, and I think that game could have gone different too.
I think they was building.
Yeah, so I did the film session on that, right? Because there was so many easy buttons for Pickens because the safety was going towards CD. You know what I'm saying? So now, because even like I said,
come
on, now, Rome, hold on, Rome, hold on, Rome. You can't talk. You cannot sit here and talk about that Dak Prescott pass and not give no credit to Jalen Tolbert, dog.
You right. Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think all three of us could have caught it the way Dak do that.
I don't want to apologize because I be ragging on Tolbert every day.
He do make big time catches though. I'll give him that. He do.
You know what though? As much as you want to say it was wide open, that shit still ain't easy.
Bro, he's toe dragged
So
that shit
I'll
too.
give him that because that toe tag, it wasn't an easy catch. I don't care if he's wide open.
Yeah.
So you know what, Jalen Tolbert, and you know what? That's another momentum piece. Like that catch, really just like because it was such a dope play. But if he drops it,
right,
just like oh. So shout out to Jalen Tolbert. You know what I'm saying? You hold it down. I know you still got the guest room in Dak house. You know what I'm saying? you good? You good? You live on another week. But look, they activated Mingo. So be on your P's and Q's.
But not only
that's
Mingo,
actually a
though,
sleeper
man.
situation.
But not only Mingo, man. Ryan Flo was looking in the groove,
that's my dog
as well. So
hey, everybody was in the groove because Dak in the running.
That's the difference between our quarterback and others, right? We make all wide receivers look good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't be reading no.
We ain't got a trip. You know what it.
You know what I'm saying? They
Brown,
don't be doing they 75 hard on the sidelines, reading they 10 pages. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the games, Dak make all wide receivers
love
look
to
good.
be over here. Y'all can say he already got his chip. He put it out there. He said, "Listen, I get excited about dominating my opponent. If Dak Prescott if you traded places, if Dak Prescott went out there with that line and them two receivers, he would throw for 6,000 yards.
Yeah, he would cook, bro.
He would throw for because he would have so much time. What?
Right.
Yo,
Dallas Goedert and shit.
And he would have Saquon. Philly fans would be. It would be reversed.
Hey, Dak would be like, hey. A whole
Philly
bunch of
like, we always love Dak Prescott.
I didn't know bro didn't have a completion the whole second half of the game. That was all right. Forget it.
My fault. Little trolling for y'all.
But I want to ask this question, DMV, back to you because it seems to be a hot topic button. Clarence had posted about it. Trayvon Diggs. Let me go back to it.
Yeah. I meant to talk about that in my monologue in the beginning, but yeah, ask me. Go ahead.
Yeah. So someone asked, do you think that it's a possibility that the Cowboys would cut or trade Trayvon Diggs next year?
No.
I probably think this is his last year as a Cowboy. Just the way that the targets are lining up. Like Tuck, like you told me I was a marked man. Trey is a marked man right now. He can't do anything right. If Trey makes a good play, like Trey probably made the defensive play of the game, but we sitting here talking about him in the huddle getting locked in, you know what I'm saying, while Dak is talking and being nitpicky when Turpin's doing the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that it's probably run its course, and I think that it's probably by design. Just like I think that the whole Micah thing was by design, just based on what the actions say. They went out, they got the corner in the third round. You know, they kept bringing in corners. I just think that they're probably setting it up to where they look good at the end of that divorce. But that's
fine.
After the year, though.
I need Diggs to play well, and I need the Cowboys to not be silly and do this like Amari Cooper. If he's going to be gone, that's fine. But Diggs, go put your best foot forward so that you can go somewhere that you want to be. Cowboys, make sure y'all don't downplay him and do what y'all do, which is kill his value and then be forced to cut him. I need him to play well, go out there and get us a third or a fourth, get our fourth back or a third that you keep getting rid of those late picks, and then let's just roll. Because Diggs at the top of his game, he might not be the best corner in the league, but the way that our fan base, and I'm looking at y'all, be acting, I ain't got no reason to defend him because Diggs don't even like me. But you know what I'm saying? Truth of the matter is, he's not that bad of a corner. I feel like if he's in the right system. I even seen him getting his bag last week because of that one play. He got his interception. It's still in there.
Yeah, he got a pick that got called back. I mean, this week
because they had too many men on the field, right?
It's still in there, so it's there.
Clarence had posted because I had mentioned earlier, right? In DMV, you're spot on, bro. Whenever you can see the mark of the beast is what I call it when it comes to Cowboys players. You just know they don't stand a chance, right? Diggs does not stand a chance because he has the mark of the beast, because people are still talking about how Diggs played on Sunday when Deron Bland actually played bad out there opening drive, and there's nothing about Deron Bland, and he just got paid, right? It says Diggs. But Clarence Hill had posted this earlier on Twitter. Cowboys Trayvon Diggs.
He let him stir it up, don't he?
Yeah. Who has made his bones in the league as a man corner. It was has asked Matt Eberflus to play more man coverage. Until then, he said he'll have to get comfortable being uncomfortable as a zone cornerback. He will start this week against the Jets after being benched to start the Packers game. He said the coaches were holding him accountable for his on and off the field stuff. So it seems like there is a rift with Diggs and the defensive staff, which is rightfully so, right? And here's what people have to understand. I get it. These players are like legends and gods in some people's eyes, but they have this human aspect, right? You lost Micah Parsons, who you're close to as well. But not only did you lose Micah Parsons, you lost Al Harris. So now you have this brand new coaching staff coming in, cornerback coach probably teaching you brand new techniques. All right, you're trying to do this shit. It's 4th and 5. They got you playing 8 yards off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and then of course you're getting beat. Your mental aspects have to turn. It's like, man, F this, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, what are we doing, right? So Trayvon Diggs, he is a man corner. The same thing kind of with Deron Bland. Now, Deron Bland's a little bit better in zone, but it's like when you made your money and made your mark in the league doing things a certain way and someone's trying to change it, and then you start getting beat, then get blamed for everything all on Twitter, it kind of sparked something. So I knew there was something probably brewing behind the scenes where it might not just be a Trayvon Diggs thing. It might just be a defensive thing where they're not buying in to what Eberflus and this new defensive staff. And the one thing we haven't figured out, y'all, is who signed off on Eberflus as the hire. Like, that's
we know who did.
I mean, it's a little tough though, Tuck, because I mean, this is 3 coordinators in a row, and I think Dan Quinn is probably one of the ones where I think he came in and had an immediate impact. But when the other coordinator before him, Nolan came in here, looked like that. Hell, at one point, Rob Ryan came in here, looked like that.
Them was looking weak last year.
Came in here, looked like that. Like, I mean, I think it's an upstairs thing, bro, and I don't think that they give them the groceries that they need. Really,
that's the thing. Now, echo that, DMV. It's you trying to make people cook with butter knives and plastic forks and no utensils, because Zim last year, until he got out there and publicly complained, he didn't have what he needed.
Yep.
Right.
You know, and like right now, like y'all saying, like, because Eberflus has his philosophy, like Zim had his, they're trying to. If he's saying that Diggs is saying, man, I'm a man corner, I can't really do this. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's not my vibe. You know what I'm saying? A good coach and a good front office will try to help Diggs instead of just being like, hey, man, just figure it out. But right now, you got literally a that little tweet going out. Diggs don't want to see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why nobody tweeting about 6 and for 3-4 years in a row? Every time it's a breakdown and coverage, 6 is in the mix.
Have we ever even gotten a Donovan Wilson interview?
I don't know what pictures bro got. I don't know what type of relationship. I don't know who brother-in-law he is.
They put a C on his chest.
I don't understand it, bro. I just don't. But hey,
they know he buns. It's certain players I don't even mind disrespecting. Donovan Wilson been bad so long, he might just get it back in blood. I don't care. You trash. And so if you hear it, it is what it is. Play better.
That's who need to block Rome. Hey, Trey, take the block off of Rome. Hey, Donald.
Trey Diggs forever.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, bro. I just think that, it's and you're right, Rome. It's like sometimes you as a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator, you have to match your personnel. Like, you got to know the ingredients that you have, right? Or say, okay, he doesn't play zone the way that I need. I need to go get me a guy that does play zone the way that I need. But it's just like, it's a competitive thing, right? A lot of corners, depending on your confidence level, wants that matchup, right? You want to go man-to-man, mano-a-mano, especially with the game on the line, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's 4th down, and you're backed up 8 yards, 9 yards, because I did this study the other day about the Chicago game because everyone was like, Trayvon played bad. Besides the press slip, there wasn't nothing there.
Bro, everybody can't be the Eagles.
Everybody
can't be the Eagles corner playing just zone, and then like when
they got to keep it simple because the safeties are not playing well and the linebackers aren't playing well, so they got to try and keep everything in front of them. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're simple because
the problem with that is, y'all, when you don't get pressure up front and you're playing zone, it doesn't match. So if you're going to play zone, you need to get pressure. If you're going to play man, then sometimes you can get pressure just based off of the back end, right? But it's like, if I'm going to give you time in the pocket and all this space and time to throw, we got to eat that up. That's why Caleb Williams looks so comfortable.
They say Eberflus' system is vision-based mainly. To the point where he wants them to be reacting to what the quarterbacks is doing.
We already know Donald Brown is a damn back.
But the problem is, you're doing a vision-based. You got to be twitchy to be vision-based. You got to be Ed Reed twitchy.
Yeah,
You can't be like
that's my
vision
point.
based and then the play break and you running in mud like Sanborn.
Right.
You got Sanborn and Dono in the middle
Yeah,
of the field.
they
They not even
tell
attacking
them.
Dallas outside the hashes. They attacking inside the hashes.
Actually, let's do this real quick. I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all keep going. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna cue it up. I want to see what happened on that fourth down.
I don't know. Somebody mad. Don't tell Rome to shut up. What? Don't tell.
Did they mean to say Dono? Dono telling you to shut up?
I don't know. People be angry.
Yeah, but it's just like, man, I don't understand it. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to match what these players do best, right? It's
now maybe maybe we get lucky.
Game.
Maybe Carson, who's a horrible man corner, maybe Kalen Carson a good zone corner. I don't know.
Bro, if them the reinforcements that we getting back, you know what I'm saying?
It's only one reinforcement.
Here's the crazy part, right? You bench Trayvon Diggs, bro. He had 53 snaps. So he just didn't get it.
That was a public. That was just for public.
Yeah.
Bro, it was exactly what we talked about. He's a marked man, so we gotta. That's another strike. This is a strike. That's a strike. Like whoever thought to like, hey, let's look at his body language outside of this huddle.
Well,
he locked in. Whoever thought that was cool? Like I'm just like, bro.
Who made him mad? Who's he? Who is it? The front office?
Is it the D's nuts thing? Like, are we still mad about that? I don't know. I thought him and dude made up. Like,
but get him off the team. I mean, I don't want him to leave because I think he still can play. But
yeah,
don't be just. I hate when you stubborn for the sake of being stubborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something ain't working, that's the Cowboys' biggest problem. When certain things don't work, they just stick to it. Like Mozzie probably should be gone. But they just like, nah, it's gonna work.
It's like I don't want to blame him because he done been through 3 different coordinators.
I don't want to blame Trey either.
Made him lose weight. Somebody made him put weight on. Somebody made him lose weight again. Somebody said you playing a 1 technique. No, you playing a 3 technique. Like, goddamn, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry, my bad, yo.
That's real though.
This is what 4th and 6.
God, dog, look how far off they are.
4th and 6.
I mean, that's just a base defense. Look at that. Jesus Christ.
All right. Boom. Like.
Now go back. Whose responsibility is that? Hold on.
Let's take a look. So it goes
Do
in
we
motion.
not have a nickel on the field?
So you have Wanye, Dono, Sanborn, of course.
Bad personnel.
Murray.
We got 3 linebackers.
I think this is Maris, Blaine. Okay. So we have 3 linebackers. So we're in
and 3 receivers. That's bad personnel. We're not matching personnel. You getting beat because you don't got the right personnel.
My issue is how vanilla the look is. You
59 not like, covering no receiver.
They are doing exactly what it is that they're showing. Like
that catch is made because 59, so he's supposed to be afraid he's gonna get beat deep.
I mean, I kind of think that's where the hole is in the zone, personally. I mean, look at how they're lined up. It's really just a shell of what they're doing. No, nothing's complex.
It's just.
Are we not running no nickel corner at all? We're ready yet.
Yeah, there's no nickel out there. Technically it's 3 linebackers, so it's running a 4-3.
Of course that catch is made.
So you got, who is that? Is that Matthew Golden? I think that's Matthew Golden.
I remember he made the catch.
Matthew Golden versus Kenneth Murray. Okay, I'm taking that matchup every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah. And so let's look at that from that standpoint, right? All right. So let's look at it from the zone. All right, we probably have to cut this part out of the show, but it's all good. I'm saying I want to get to the bottom.
No, they coming through.
Look at the pass rush. Look at that pocket. Look at that pocket, y'all. Look at that pocket. That pocket is goofy. There's nobody getting any pressure.
If he held it a little bit longer and hit the check down might have even hit more.
I mean, because you had Tucker Kraft right here wide open.
Open.
So you're giving all this cushion, y'all. All this cushion, and you're getting no pressure.
Keep everything in front. That's what it is. Keep everything in front of you guys. Like, this is a 7-on-7 defense, bro. This is a high school 7-on-7 defense.
What the hell is Sam Williams doing?
He tried to pass rush and then said, you know what? Then I'm gonna
Hey,
drop back
hey,
in
look.
zone.
I'll be doing that lurking when I play Madden too.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
he
Lurking.
Look, he drifted. What are you doing?
He I don't know, bro. But even if Jordan Love didn't go here, Tucker Kraft right here is wide open. You know what I'm saying? It's probably, but it's like, yeah. So that's the problem, y'all. It's just
They gotta play like that because they just don't have the personnel in the middle of the field, bro. Like, I mean, so they just kind of keep everything in front.
Nah, they being stubborn though, DMV. There's nothing wrong with running zone. The Eagles run primary zone. There's teams that run zone and run it well. It's not
players.
It's the fact that you don't want to match personnel. You're afraid to do substitutions.
Right.
You can get caught out of. You can get caught
so
out
that should have been a play where you had Marquise Bell down there playing big nickel.
Yeah, at bare minimum.
Right. Because it was 4th and 6. That was the overtime.
But you know damn well if you got 3 linebackers on the field and they got trips.
Right.
I'm about to say linebackers that haven't shown that they're good in coverage at all.
Right.
Yeah,
they're not coverage guys. They had Shamar James out there. So wait, no. So they had Shamar James. Yeah, Shamar's in the middle. Kenneth Murray and
Kenneth was playing with the Will.
Maris. Yeah. So no, he had Shamar playing the Will. Murray's playing the mic, and then
Murray's okay. Is the way it was lined up.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Well, I mean, all right. Look, at least Sanborn went on the field.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
when your standards get low.
Hey, I wonder if Dak like grabbed him by the back of the neck, like, bro, you out here.
Come sit by me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? We used to do something sneaky in high school. We used to hide people's helmets. We didn't want to go on.
I need our defense to bare minimum get to. I ain't gonna even say. Can we get to like above 32nd? Like, why we gotta be 32nd? Like, we that bad? Like, god damn! Like, we can't get to like.
Hey, before DQ, do you realize that's always been what you've been asking or requesting? It's like, can the defense just be middle of the pack? Or
right. In 2020,
I would love
2020 was historically bad, like NFL history bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want us
to.
So
I think it's upstairs in what they want to see in their defense, and I think that
they want to see deep touchdowns.
but Gerald McCoy, your boy Gerald said it. I think they want to build it a certain way. We want a Charles Haley type, and we want this linebacker. And
get rid of that shit, bro. Like,
I'm trying to play hero ball.
Hold it and watch that little documentary. They gotta get rid of that, bro. Trying to build what we had in the 90s. Like, Jerry, sorry, bro. You did not build that. Like, you did not build it, so you don't know how to build another one. That's the problem. That is the problem. And that's what someone needs to tell Jerry Jones. If you wanted credit for orchestrating the dynasty of the 90s, why haven't you been able to do it again?
It's kind of like my favorite boxer in the 90s, Roy Jones. Like, you still fighting, dog? You out here, you got knocked out 9 times. Like right. What we doing here, bro? Like, I mean, that's essentially what it is. I think that, like, Roy got caught with Balco, so then he's trying to prove to himself that it wasn't that. And I think with Jerry, he's trying to prove that it wasn't just Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows it.
Right.
So how y'all feel?
Teams in the 90s had accountability. Facts.
How y'all feel about let's because I know I might not talk to y'all, like might not do a cover 3 until after this game. We're gonna zero on the Jets. We ain't good enough to be talking 2 teams in a row. So the Panthers are safe. Right. Let's talk about the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I know DMV already said he feels like we should dominate, but realistically, how do y'all see this game going this week? Because I really do feel like this game is important as hell, and I know everybody's gonna be like, "But it's the Jets," and I'm a firm believer, I don't care how much Kool-Aid I drink. We're 1-2-1, and until that 1-2-1 look like 5-2-1 or something like that, we all need to pump our brakes until they can prove to us that they can beat a team like the Jets. Because we haven't had a dominant win yet this year.
Right.
We got 1 win. But you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want a dominant performance versus a team I feel like when you stack up, even without CD out there, we should be able to handle them up. They got a poor run defense. Braylon Allen just went out, and their biggest weapon is going to be the quarterback scramble. Eberflus, quarterback scramble.
Yeah. I kind of feel like really it's the quarterbacks that need confidence that can sit in the pocket and throw. I don't know that I see Justin Fields sitting in the pocket, even though he needs that type of confidence. He's showing that he's a better quarterback. I just don't see him doing what Russ did, doing what Caleb Williams did, like the traditional type guys. And I mean, I just think Dak, the way that Dak's playing, if Dak can continue what he's been doing, I think he's just going to quarterback them to victory. And whether that means handing the ball off or Dak's been that good. So I just don't see that the Jets.
You know how football is such a game of confidence. Like
yeah,
even a player that's playing bad, if he has a game or two where it's good, he'll even approach different situations differently. I need our defense to have 2 good games. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna hold them to 3, but like, can we hold a team under 30? Can we have a game where it's like, because I saw last week, this was pissing me off. I seen this week where the system was sort of working. We kept getting the Green Bay to 3rd down, and Jordan Love just kept converting. If we can get some, just 3 or 4, get him to 3rd and get him off the field, build some confidence over the next 2 weeks, then we could talk when we get to Denver. But I need
these 2 games are slump buster.
Not Denver, Washington.
Yeah, these 2 games need to be slump busters for our defense.
We need something. We need
something. That's actually why I thought the Green Bay game was a must win, because I think if you win that Green Bay game and then you come in here and win those 2 games, I think you're on pace to, contend for the division. Actually, you're not that far out of the loop, and you already know you can play with Philly. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time before Philly drops a game or 2 or 3, because Philadelphia has been getting by the skin of their teeth.
I mean, they be. Never mind. I ain't gonna go down that route.
I mean, there's an art to it, but at some point, you're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit it. Like, they're in a slump, but at some point, like, the balls are
winning games on block field goals. I'll be like, y'all all right now.
They blessed and highly favored, dog. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna get into them, but
hey, Lori got. Never mind. They just blessed right now.
Big leg drops. That. Hey,
but see, and just like Cowboys fan Mayfield just said, right? This is why I am kind of frustrated when it comes to the Cowboys.
He's right too.
It's too predictable that we get up for the big marquee matchups, the pay-per-view events, but when it's time to just handle business, we just don't do it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You lose to the Jets, the season is over, bro.
That's my point. That's why when I say season defining, if we lose to the Jets, I don't care if we beat the Panthers. I'm not gonna care, because I'm be like, yeah, we not ready.
Right.
Like,
and see, that's why me personally, I don't like the win is a win moniker. I hate when fans kind of say that, right? Because a win is a win when you're playing higher quality opponents. When you're playing low quality opponents, you shouldn't be like, okay, we struggle versus the Jets, and let's say we go into a double overtime victory versus the Jets, y'all. It's just gonna be and here's the scary part about the Jets. I think someone just posted, right? They got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose right now.
We should be hungry.
Neither does Dallas, though. Dallas don't got nothing to lose either.
They
do have something to lose.
I mean, they do, but
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
But Freddie Vids, we should be desperate and hungry. We won 2-1.
That's kind of where I'm getting at. They should. I kind of feel like Dallas got to be desperate and hungry, because they know they should have won that game.
But see, the mindset the Cowboys have, this is partially our owner, right? Is that we'll be all right. We got reinforcements. Like, we'll be fine. We'll get CD back and get Tyler Booker back, and we'll get Cooper Beatty. Like, we're perfectly fine. So it's just like, you need to see the sense of urgency, right? This is why I hated last year when Dak was like, jump off if you want to. Bro, I need sense of urgency, bro. Every game matters. Our division isn't the same where it's just kind of us in Philly. Hell, Jackson Dart out here sliding a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to get things moving a little bit and play with some urgency. And if we go out there, like you said, Rome, and fumble around with the Jets, I'm going to be disappointed.
That's my point. Like, I know it sounds like I'm being hyperbolic. Like, what you mean season defining is so early? I just want to see, this is application of Shotty's words. you talk about changing the culture. That's a culture change. If I see my team go out there and take the Jets seriously, because that's all we have to do. I don't think this has nothing to do with talent.
Mm-hmm.
If we go take them seriously, we will dominate them because we're better than the Jets. You know what I'm saying? But right. I can't have Dak focus, Kenny Clark focus, like all the veterans, and then George Pickens go out there and start dropping passes because he had a big week last week.
Right.
I need him to be locked in, because if we go out there locked in, let's just say, let me just put a positive thought out there, because I it's power in the tongue, Paul. Let's just say we go out there and beat the Jets 33-20. That's a dominant game to me. Yeah, 20 sounds like a lot of scoring, but for our defense,
right.
That's lit. A shutout.
You lit.
Right. That's a shutout. Right.
So we go 33-20. You know, Aubrey hit like 3 field goals. You know, we good for that. You know what I'm saying? And we score a couple touchdowns. You'll be like, okay. And then let's see us do it again on another 1 o'clock spot.
I was going to say the 1 o'clock spot has been terrible for the Cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. We do it 1 o'clock spots in a row. That Washington game, we get back to 4, I'm going to be more hyped.
Yeah. Yeah. We need these two. These two are must wins, right? But it's not just must wins. It's must show that we're truly.
We got to solidify ourselves. We got to.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's
coming. We don't, bro. I'm dusting off PFF. I opened that PFF joint up last October. I don't want to have the renewal is coming up too in like 2 weeks. They're gonna hit me for 100.
Damn.
Cowboys don't make me have to start using
it. Yeah, man. So I feel so. Do you think that DMV? I'm gonna start with you. Do you think this defense can turn the corner? How can they do it?
I don't know if it happens this week, but I do think once continuity starts setting in, I do think that when Overshown comes back, it'll be a lot better. You'll have some.
Can we?
That's the one reinforcement I'm waiting on. Just
bro, it's not gonna happen, y'all.
That's all we got. That's all we got.
It's not, y'all. I know that's the miracle. I saw
that's all we got.
Bro. I'm saying it'll be better once it.
You're talking about December. You're talking about December, damn near.
But that's what it took. That's what it took for Mike Zimmer, though. Mike Zimmer, the defense was kind of and then I think that once they got continuity, guys started buying in, because we talked about that, buying in. Trey fighting him because he's not buying into it right now, because he looking at it, and you just showed the damn film, bro. Like, bro, we playing a shell defense in a 7-on-7. I mean, any quarterback that made it past college could rip us apart.
So they putting Overshown out there.
Overshown won't be back if he's doing it smart. He shouldn't be back.
Oh, they gonna put him out there tonight if they.
They gonna put him on half a knee, man. They gonna put him out there on half.
They are.
But see, the thing is, when we get to that point, that's I call it Murder Row, right? So that'd be after Philly again, right? That's Kansas City. Then we're gearing up for Detroit, Minnesota, Chargers, like. It's when Washington again. So it's like, I mean, yeah, he could spark it, bro. But I feel like by then it's going to be too late.
But Maris will probably be playing by then, because at some point you got to play him, dog. You got to play him. He just has to grow up a little bit and start playing, making better decisions. He just got to dial it down a little bit. It's not that he's playing bad. It's just like.
But right now, we got to realize our defense is not what we're leaning on. It's the same thing you said. So you said it a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it's come to fruition. Dak about to light this league up like a Christmas tree, and the defense just got to hold on for dear life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some of these teams that you naming, I'm sorry, it ain't a quarterback on Minnesota that scared me. I don't give a damn who they walking out with. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like certain teams, Patty, that's Pat. You know what I'm saying? But some of these teams, I'm gonna just be like, look, it might be a shootout, but I'm gonna roll with my quarterback until I can't no more. It is what it is. Like I'm not giving. Who to do?
Live by the 3, die by the 3.
Call Rio and tell him what I said a month ago. Y'all crowning him too quick. You want to crown him, then crown him then.
Hey, I got a text message from Rio at 11:52 after the game, and he said, "Dak big time." So when you talk to Rio next time, ask him about the text. Huh?
Yeah, because they was trying to just act like Dak was trash in the division. Dak's still the best quarterback in that division. I stand on it.
Yeah. I agree with that. Hurts wins games, And if you ask, it's like it's weird,
He
bro.
doesn't win games. Their team wins games.
Yeah, bro.
I know they win games with it, but he been doing that. He been doing that his whole life. Alabama won a championship off that way of winning. Like it's just, I don't know, bro. Like sometimes it can be
Hurts ain't block that kick and run that back. Jordan Davis did. I'm sorry. Like Hurts ain't do that.
Hey, bro, maybe he's blessed. All right, like God
maybe he's lucky, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, and I'm not gonna knock Hurts, right? For the Philadelphia Eagles doing what they should do by putting a quality team around him, so he doesn't have to be a hero every game. But
yeah,
can we stop acting like he is the reason, bro? Like I could swap out 10 quarterbacks in the league right now and get the same results. I could probably put Cam Ward over there right now, and the Eagles would probably still be the top of the division.
Bro, I give Howie all the credit.
It's got to be a good quarterback though, because they've had some backups come in that can't really win. You know what I'm saying?
You could do. Let's take out the top 5, right? Stafford would be fine over there.
Yeah, Stafford.
Dak would be fine over there. Who else is? Jared Goff would be fine over there.
He's talking about outside the top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Baker. Yo, I like
Baker. Baker would be deadly over there.
Jaden Daniels would be deadly over there.
Yeah,
I got him. I still got him. I love Jaden.
I'm not saying Daniels not good. I'm just saying I'm not crowning him over Dak yet.
But most people don't have him in the top 5.
You could put Daniels over there.
Daniels is great. I'm not saying that. So you're right.
Shit. So it's like, yeah.
Herbert.
Oh yeah, Justin Herbert over there.
Quarterback Jesus.
Probably, man.
Probably.
Lawrence.
You probably could put Bo. If Bo Nix can win games with the Broncos, you could put Bo Nix over there.
Hey, you know who balling a little bit? Sam Darnold might can go over there and ball.
Hey, shit, Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. All right.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's funny? That's the point.
Facts.
That's the point. We just named half the damn league that probably could have some success over there.
Right.
But heavy is the head that wears the crown. If you got that much artillery, you can't have it both ways. You can't have all that and then get mad when you get scrutinized.
Nah, somebody said Kirk Cousins. Nah, hell nah. Kirk Cousins.
Hell nah. Going a little too far. All right.
You can't act like you already the champions. We gotta get that up to you. Dude that won a Super Bowl MVP. You got that. But yeah, when your number one receiver is out here pouring his heart out to the media, I'm gonna acknowledge it.
They got AJ Brown out that joint looking like Wale.
Bro, he writing
poems sensitive and writing poems. And
so my point is, you don't want us to say that. Go out there and look like all those quarterbacks we just named. That's it.
But they were good quarterbacks though. We ain't named them. Like I have to draw the line to some people.
Yeah, I ain't saying like Michael Penix or something.
Yeah, but what quarterback you know gonna have a whole half where you don't complete a pass?
CJ Stroud too.
Like that's my point, DMV and Tuck. Like people be like, you hating on Hurts, bro. What quarterback has the comfort of I can not complete a pass this whole half and we still gonna win?
But I'm about to say, bro, he used to do that at Alabama, like on the biggest stage in the SEC. He would not, bro. He could not throw. He couldn't throw.
I'm not saying he can't throw. I'm saying he just didn't though. He didn't complete a pass.
He couldn't throw until he got to Oklahoma. That's how bad it was at Alabama.
I didn't see him in the Super Bowl get wild busy. So it's in there, but he's so afraid to throw an interception, he don't let it go. He don't throw tight window passes. He be like, you better be running 6 yards open.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to explain. I hate that we kind of pivoted to them, but it's like
whatever.
That is the game plan to beat them is try to make their quarterback a passer, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Like make him pass.
Yeah. Keep him in the pocket, right? Stop the run and make him beat us.
When you got 2-6 back there, that shit hard as hell to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, 2-6 ain't even getting busy like that this year.
You know how I troll a lot with the Eagles, right? Go back and check my tweets. I ain't said nothing about him because I'm waiting. I'm like, nah. As soon as I say something about him, he's going on for 300. So I'm just,
they got that easy ass schedule about to come up here in the second.
I don't want to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to rev him up.
All right, so look at the injury report that we have here. Tyler Booker did not participate.
I think I'm on that joint.
Malik Hooker, CeeDee Lamb, Miles Sanders, Tyler Smith. Fuck.
Hold on. If Blue can't get on the field this week,
Sanders
Turpin. And Turpin hurt.
Dog, if Blue can't get on the field, you might as well wrap it up, bro.
IR that dude. Don't your back hurt?
Yeah. So then you have Kalen Carson, who's activated. Diggs limited. Mingo activated. Murray, Deron
Simi
Bland.
Fuhoku blue. Remember, Simi was on that IR. Yeah, your ankle hurt, don't it? It don't. It do. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
they might as well, if they can't get blue on the field, they should have just cut him, dog. Because I think you could have made him practice squad. Because I mean, hell, if y'all cut him, like, and he did dummy like everybody think, not dummy, but you know what I'm saying, like he's not mature like everybody else say he is, then you could have got him back probably more.
I just want us to go get another back, man.
Move.
It's okay to go get a veteran back.
Because even with Deuce still scrapped his way his rookie season on special teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog.
Hey, Deuce still in Denver? I gotta look it up.
I think he got activated last week.
I'm happy for Deuce. I know we ain't supposed to. I don't care,
Deuce, bro.
Yeah,
he had a hell of a
that's
game.
That's the RJ Harvey show right now, Deuce. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I know Sean Payton likes Sproles, so he probably said, I got the exact job for you. Like, I'm happy where he at.
Thought would have been Brian Schottenheimer's thing because his dad coached Darren Sproles, and that was the whole conversation. But it's just like, I don't know.
I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I just know this. Javonte Williams, salute to you. I'm happy for what you've done because, you know what I'm saying, it is surprising to me. But to DMV's point earlier, please don't just run him into the earth. Please get him a little bit of reprieve so he can last into, because the way he run, I love it. But he one play away from us being like, so now what? And like, so please let him get a little bit of a breather so we can have him in. Maybe if we are on a playoff run in December, he not nicked up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to bench him. He can be RB1.
See,
I would call,
but knowing the Cowboys, man, they about to run that cheap pickup truck that you talked about, Rome, into the ground. You know what I'm saying? They drive it on the highway. They drive like,
call the Titans.
Get Tony Pollard back. You like, nah,
Tony Pollard and Williams?
Bro, I would go get Tony Pollard's ass back right now.
I'll go pick him up, bro. I ain't too far from Tennessee.
And so which is so crazy. It's like, damn, bro, like Philly went and got Tank Big. Like, bro, we had Javonte Williams, Tank Bixby. We'd be lit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they ain't even they're not even using him.
Not even using him. They just got him so nobody else can get him. He on special teams.
But you know what, though? I will say this. If there's a position you probably can get in a couple of weeks right before the deadline, it would be a running back too. So I think it'll be possible, but will Jerry go do it?
All right, so let me do this, Rome. You got one trade to make. What's your trade and what's the position?
Oh, it ain't RB2. I'm sorry. It's probably edge.
Edge.
I like what Clowney came in and did and stuff like that. But you talking about can I send a one or ones is off limits?
Ooh, you can do the one. This is a good idea.
I would go get. We're not getting my man from Vegas. They're not. He like Vegas too. He's not leaving.
Yeah,
but I would call Cincinnati. Hey, dog.
Yeah.
Send me, and I don't even think you need to send him a one. I think they'll let him go for it too because he's not going to be there next year anyway.
Right.
He on a 1 year, so they'll take whatever they can get for Hendrickson. And I know he old, but he can come be our Brandon Graham. Come be an old pass rusher that can give me 8 sacks.
Right.
Yeah. I think somebody Cowboys fan Mayfield. So there's a couple moves, right? Like that you could do. Like if I were to use a one, I think I would try and go get a safety. I think you got to get somebody.
Who you want though?
Huh? I don't know. I think that some people talked about Simmons. Like
I think at Caleb down. You could get him for free though. He on the block.
Yeah, he's just out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I probably would go get Simmons. You gotta get somebody that's going to make the quarterback think. But if I were to do the running back route, I don't think you got to go get like if you went and you want to make a splash, go get Kamara. You know what I'm saying? Because the Saints look like they're going into no man's land. But somebody said Nick Chubbs and Williams unstoppable. I think Woody Marks is starting to go off with the Texans. So when Mixon comes back, which I think is soon, you could possibly give away like a mid-round for a Chubb.
You just need somebody that's a change of pace.
You need somebody that's going to protect the quarterback, that knows what they're doing, that you can lean on a physical attack because
the offensive
line is playing very well right now.
You know what really help? If our GM drafted the right damn running back and he would be on the field already, that would really help right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, look,
you had so many running backs in this class, yo.
You could have drafted the right one and he could already be playing. You could have young and old, but instead you drafted somebody that can't even get on the field.
I mean, you didn't have to draft Rebel. You really could have got Caleb.
You about to get me
in the
about? Don't get me angry.
Yeah,
we could have
you
Caleb.
could have got Caleb. But
although,
it is what it is.
Is he playing right now? Because Kenneth Gainwell
He's
been
in the
balling.
doghouse a little bit out there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I seen him get a little bit, but as you know, these young guys, they're taking a little bit of seasoning right now because Amari Hampton and Jimpsy finally just got off. So
team weapons. We could have got by without Booker and just got Hampton.
I mean, in all honesty, y'all, and I was having this conversation on Twitter, right? I don't think the Cowboys had strong feelings about this Micah thing until Donovan and Ezekiel Raku fell in their lap.
Yep.
And I felt like that was probably the conversation, okay, because we were all scratching our head, and I love the kid, but it's just like, why did we take him? We got tons of edges. They probably sat back and say, hey.
I think they were looking at edge anyway.
Hey, don't Dono.
But why, bro? We already spent 2 first.
No, but Tuck, remember, look, draft season, they gave like draft Shamar Stewart, and there was some other edge. Like they were looking at edge at that first pick. And we were like, why are they looking at edge? Remember that?
Yeah.
I think he flashed at me a little bit though last week. I think he's gonna be okay now.
Who? Donovan? Oh yeah,
he was gonna be okay.
I say that, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Micah, because people be trying to force you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, oh, he might gonna be all right one day. Because at one point it was like, oh, did we just waste a second?
Cowboys Nation, let me do y'all a favor. Just thank you for the memories, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, let it go.
And just forget them. Because I think people are trying to find another one. You're not getting another one. I promise you that you're not getting another Micah Parsons. So don't go into the
draft. Even if we got Max Crosby.
He's not Micah.
He still ain't Micah Parsons.
He's not Micah Parsons. And that's what people don't understand.
If you traded for him, you would be like, all right, we got Micah. And Cleveland not letting him go.
Right.
Yeah.
You got him, I'll be like, now, bro. You got him. You had to trade 6-1.
Yeah. So,
or how about this? Why don't you go fly to California or something like that and see if you could talk Aaron Donald out of retirement or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
If Aaron come out of retirement, I'm not trying to be funny. He going home. Right. I'm gonna go play with Jared Verse. I'm not playing with y'all.
Right. Yeah.
Like I trying to be mean about
great name, right? Jared Verse. Y'all know I love Jared Verse, right? I feel like Jared Verse is a dominant edge rusher. He's not Micah, right?
Yeah, he's not.
Because here's the thing. People want to coin Micah as just a defensive end. No, that's just where they goofy ass kept playing him. This is a guy that can play defensive end, linebacker. He would probably be a better covered safety than Donovan Wilson. Like, he can do a variety of different things. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
I heard this take earlier.
Stop finding the next Micah Parsons, because even Abdul Carter right now, he's getting pressure, but he's not terrorizing like people thought he was going to do.
I saw your conversation with Derek Eagleton earlier. I know. He saw it though. I know he did. I think what was said makes sense in the fact that if you're not going to use something right, because I'm mad. You already know my feelings about Micah. I would have never did it.
Mm.
But if you're not going to use them right, at least go get the value. And we was, as you just said, we might not never have used them right. We was going to treat him like Dak. I'm paying you a lot of money. You stop everybody. I'm not even building the defense around you. You stop everybody. And we would have just been mad because Micah would have always came up short because he wouldn't have Quay Walker with him. He wouldn't have Edgerrin Cooper with him. He wouldn't have never had that in Dallas because they'd have been like, I paid you 50-48. You do it. Just like they do with Dak. So my point is, maybe in the long run, it's going to work out for both sides. He gets to be happy. He get his money. He get his team. And hopefully, Will McClay get his head out his ass and start drafting good players. Because we probably never was going to do like you said, Tuck. We was just going to put him on the edge and say, go be Reggie White or Lawrence Taylor. But that ain't even his game.
So I see this conversation in smoke, and I think this is where people are messing up. That is not the case, right? People feel like dominant defensive ends are just extra. You know what I'm saying? They're just extra. That's not the case, right? It's not that they don't fizzle out. I think a lot of people, this is why I was trying to tell Derek Eagleton, if you look at it at a high level, because I saw someone mention, right? 1 sack in 4 playoff games, fellas. All right, cool, right? You're looking at a macro level. When you look at defensive end, you have to look at it at micro. Like, so DeMarcus Lawrence went through this, right? A lot of people hated D-Law because he didn't get sacks. They don't understand pressures, tackle for losses. They don't understand setting the edge, right? They don't understand that offensive linemen are having to make their adjustments, right? Even with Micah Parsons, I did a video on this last year, right? There was a play versus the Giants where the offensive lineman was so afraid, he kicked out of his stance early, got a false start, right? And the very next play, what happened? They fumbled a snap. So that was a course of action. Then he chased the quarterback from the backside, and the quarterback tried to throw it away, didn't put it out of bounds. Deron Bland ends up getting. So those little things do not show up.
That's your point. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I make a player, they don't show how many false starts that Micah Parsons forced, right? Or forced throws.
Yeah, if they actually called holds, like Dallas probably would have lost the game because they was holding the hell out of him, like, in that game.
Right. So if you look at, and I could probably pull this up, I ain't gonna do it right now, right? Time to throw, right? From Dak from week 3, right, to week 4, Dak knew, and he did it. Excellent. I have to get this ball out.
I gotta get it out.
I have to, because if I don't, it's going to be problems, right? It's the same thing like back in the day. When Deion used to take away the whole right side, people like, oh, well, Deion didn't do anything. I'm taking away a whole right side of the field where quarterbacks are like, I'm not even going to throw over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to attempt it. You see what I'm saying? So there's more levels to it than just looking at the sacks and tackles.
Well, bro, you got to shoot them some bail. You know what I'm saying? And I always like to do the nuance thing. What you're saying makes absolute sense. Everybody, there's no way nobody can, like, I did this when it first happened. Can't nobody tell me that Michael Parsons is not generational. Right. Like, even the other day, he was playing out of his mind. You finally got a chance to see, my quarterback get busy. You know what I'm saying? But Michael was everywhere the other night. The problem is
he's generational because everybody trying to find one of him.
But this is my point, though, DMV. What's the best way to put this? I'm not going to remove the emotion out of it because I'm an emotional person.
Right.
I got on this stream today. Y'all don't even know I got pulled over. I was emotional before I turned the light on. I was already angry. The emotion of it is, because everybody was out there was pay Micah. Y'all was all pay Micah a month and a half ago.
Bro,
right?
We had so many profile pics changed. We couldn't tell who we was talking to. So everybody had the same thing.
But now that he gone, it ain't just that he left. What I said is when he left, it was the way it looked like he turned his back on us. It was that letter. That's where this is coming from. So it's like, it's F me. It's like when a dude tried to bag a girl outside the club. Hey, sweetheart, you bad, all this extra stuff. She say, nah, then you hear F you B. You ain't cute anyway. So it's like, we all love Micah. But when Micah threw that Green Bay joint on, it was like, yeah, man, these facilities look way better than Dallas's.
Of course.
We got scorned. So everybody's just like, you know what? You ain't not show up in the playoffs anyway. Oh, now you mad at me.
Yeah, I know. When you was arguing that for 4 years, you was arguing that same thing for 4 years.
Now you mad at me though. You mad? And the other day, they felt we gotta be real. We felt vindicated. It's like, but we ain't at least we ain't lose.
Right.
Right. Hey, we ain't win, but we ain't lose. And it is what it. I'm glad that thing is behind us because that joint been on our shoulder since it happened. We knew that game was coming.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because we'll do the same thing. Let's say if Dak goes to the Steelers, right? It'll be, he never won anything in the playoffs anyway. Like we'll start lying, right? So I get
they're gonna do that to Trey. They're gonna do that to Trey when he leaves.
They're calling Thomas right now. They emotional.
Yeah. So I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand it, but it's like, bro, we got to get to the point where it's like, all right, let's get back to football. And there's no way you can tell me that Micah Parsons wasn't an impact player. If
he so, ball this week, bro.
Well, actually, you know what? Let's just do this on the live, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say one time, bro, he beat Guyton like 2 times in a row. Dak got that joint out by the grace of God, bro. Because if Dak didn't get it out,
Dak just this is where like people Dak trash. Nah, bro, he was playing. I don't know. He woke up in his zone that day because Micah was getting there in like a second.
Just 2 months ago.
Yeah, man, it was there.
Even his teammates, even the teammates that didn't want him changed their profile pic to Micah. Bruh. The teammates that didn't want him.
It's unfortunate, bro.
All you got to do is type in the hashtag.
But he gone though. It is what it is.
Now, and he wasn't worth the money. He's not really no impact player. He only show up.
I ain't gonna lie though. I say this though. I wouldn't have paid. I ain't giving him 48 or what he make? He making quarterback money now.
47.
But apparently, according to Nick Heatman, they offered him 46. So like,
For real?
it's like, which is it? Did you want him or would you gonna offer him 46?
Out of my hands. Bro, it wasn't gonna work though. When you get to the point where, bro, Jerry said it the other day. If you listen to the interview from yesterday, Jerry said, "This is where you hear it got personal." You know what broke this whole thing? Since we putting this to bed right now, you know what broke it? It was that letter, yo. That letter when he said, "I no longer want to be a Cowboy." He said, "I don't want to talk to you no more." Jerry was. You can hear. Go listen to that joint if y'all want to hear the pain in his voice. He said, "Micah said stop calling him." So
nah, he just using that as leverage, bro.
Bro, he sounded hurt.
Micah gave him what he wanted. Micah did was what TJ Watt and Myles Garrett did. They both did the same thing.
No, I said I know what Micah was doing. I said Jerry was hurt behind it.
No, he wasn't hurt, bro, because I think I posted the article earlier on Mario. He wrote all the Cowboys players that have requested a trade, for DeMarcus Lawrence to Michael Irvin to the list goes on and on, right? He just needed something because Micah was already, he wasn't as loved as he thought, right? So they were able to kind of just spin it on him, and the fan base ate that up, bro. Like, Micah only did that because he was getting, the first thing was, I'm tired of being disrespected, right? Jerry was disrespecting him. So, you know, Micah is gone, but it is what it is. But I want to encourage the Cowboys fans is you have to stop looking for the next one. You're not. You're not going to get another one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you barely got that one.
You barely got that one. Left, you know what I'm saying? And Prime left the Falcons. They thought, we could get another corner. They ain't had another corner like that.
So you got to attack it by like volume. So you got to hope that we use those ones right.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If you get like, if one of those ones lands you, let's just say we get lucky and we got our one of our ones land where Marion Hampton was, and we get our Marion Hampton this year, and he come in and average 1,300 yards, and then the next year it gets us. I ain't gonna say edge rusher. It gets, or let's just say that one we get lucky and we get Caleb Downs. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, it's greatness in a whole nother area of the field, but we're not getting to Micah.
Well, that's why I tell people that the Micah thing is not over until we find out what these picks turn into. Because if they turn into Matt Let's
I was gonna say Matt Let's go.
Yeah, they turn into Matt
Let's go. Tighten up because I don't got a lot of faith.
He has to hit it. He has to hit these picks, all four of them.
He get another Mozzie.
If it's a right tackle and a nose tackle or something like that, it has to be somebody that Cowboys fans are going to go out there and buy jerseys.
26 is on the board, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know Dak playing out of his mind, but Dak is 32. I'm gonna be real with y'all. 26 is on the board. 26, they'll build the team. If things don't look like this at the end of 26, I know I'm talking a long way from now.
27 is the quarterback.
In 27, they will take those two ones and the one from 28, and they will move up and go get a quarterback. So that second first is off limits. That is off limits. 26 is on the board.
In the 2027 class, y'all, just kind of give you know what I'm saying. I've been doing my draft shit. This year's draft isn't sexy exciting, to be honest with y'all. You got 3 defensive players, maybe 4 if you want to push a little bit. When it comes to Avian Terrell out of Clemson, cornerback, right? So you're probably looking at 4 guys that'll be like, okay, but it's not splashy. The 2027, that's the Jeremiah Smith. That will be the Arch Manning. That's going to be chaotic, right? That's
I'm a Texans fan, but I don't know if I want Arch right now. You got to tighten up.
He'll be right. He'll be right. But I have a guarantee you that one of these picks from this draft will be, for this Micah trade, will be used for a quarterback.
That's my point. Like, I know people don't want to hear it. Like, I'm the biggest Dak fan, but you don't trade in your Ferrari, get some gold chips for a definitive. No matter what, I can move up, because if you got 3 ones, you can move up. So one extra first round pick gives you, I could trade my first from the next year. Now I got 3 ones, right? And you could that's a bargaining chip. So the Cowboys have if Dak don't work out, because by that time, you're talking about 2 years from now, Dak will have 1 more year left.
Right.
They will be willing to trade up and get somebody. I don't know who it is. That's a whole nother conversation. But I ain't gonna be naive that 33-year-old Dak won't be on the. Hey man, you can
Mhm.
go too,
Mhm.
and we'll be really starting over. That's when you'll be shipping CD out of town and starting over. So y'all better pray that things start clicking, or we gonna really rebuild it.
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna strongly gonna consider it, bro. Because that 2027 draft class, that's the fun one. That's the exciting one. This year you'll have Caleb Downs will be exciting, splashy, Jordan Tyson,
And that could be funny.
Jeremiah,
I could talk trash
Jeremiah
about Arch.
Love,
Don't let the
maybe.
Cowboys have a genuine chance of getting Arch just off general principle, off GP for my old heads in here. They would draft him just because of the I ain't got somebody that
the
looks
name.
like a Dallas Cowboy.
Right.
They would draft Arch Manning just off GP. Don't trip.
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Like absolutely.
And put him right behind Zach. Hey, you sit behind Zach.
So like now we're getting the draft talk, right? But yeah, Sellers, he'll move up, but this year's not going to be a quarterback centric draft. Like these quarterbacks aren't going to be exciting.
About Drew Allard
a lot of the defensive talent is going to go earlier than expected. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have Anthony Hill probably go, Caleb Downs will probably go, Bain will probably go. Like those defensive players, they're going to be top 12-ish, right? Because the quarterback market isn't exciting, and even the wide receiver class isn't that strong, or running back class. So
you're right. And I know y'all like that. How y'all get the draft? Because we just be flowing. It's just I like to
be having a group chat live. Y'all be watching.
I just like to be honest. Like when I saw those 2 ones, I would trade them all the way. I've been trying to get Myles Garrett up off the Browns. I'd send them both right back out the door.
Right.
But I know we as fans want them to just get rid of them. Them things is gold bars. They are not. You got to rip them ones out of Jerry's cold dead hands. Knock on wood.
You might get rid of a 2. You get rid of a 2 or 3.
That's my point. They gonna say them ones because that's if your franchise looks really bad in a year and a half. Let's just say things don't work out. What's the best way to get juice back in your franchise? Look at the Giants.
Right.
The Giants. Yo, I don't even know if Jackson Dart gonna be good really. But one game, Giants fans is moving around with their chest out. I'm like, hey, y'all relax. No, you can't.
Bro. That's the business of it, right? Create a problem, draft a solution. You see what I'm saying? So everyone, oh man, we don't. Oh, we
need a salesman, bro.
Max Crosby. So everyone's in panic mode, and then no matter who we draft defensively, oh, we back. We got the next. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, no, imagine the quarterback. If Dak's, let's just say, he's struggling. This is all hypothetical, and we draft whoever the quarterback is in the first. 78, 90% of the fan base is gonna be like, we back.
Right.
No matter what our defense look like. No matter what's going on, like, we back.
Right.
So that's why Jerry's gonna hold on to that. That's his get out of jail free card. Was that from Monopoly?
Right.
Yeah, as long as he hold on to that, then he got everybody's heart. You know what I'm saying?
He do. Because look, when we look, hey Tuck, I'm about to be selfish. I was joking about that the PFF, but yo, when I went on there, having 2 firsts was lit. I was like, oh,
it's fun. Here's what I tell people, bro. The tie is not going to screw us until draft season. That's when it's going to push Green Bay back. It's going to push us back. Watch, I guarantee. But yeah, man. I mean,
Green Bay pass around and get us in the early 20s. I'm gonna be in heaven the whole. I'm like, why you not mad? We ain't go through the playoffs. I'm like, shit, these mock drafts going crazy.
Yeah. My draft this season with them 2 firsts is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
they probably killing me in the chat. You talking mock drafts? I'm sorry, y'all.
I mean, shit, y'all. But here's the thing, bro. I'll say this before we dip. Cowboys fans, can we just be realistic and put the Kool-Aid cups down for a second? Just for a second, I'll let y'all pick them back up. You should not be upset that people are talking mock drafts or next year because your organization told you they are not all in on winning this year. They've been telling you that, and all the moves they made this offseason was not about winning this year. When Jerry Jones said they had no intention of trading Micah Parsons prior to the draft, well, if you wanted to win this year, imagine we would have traded Micah before the draft and had these 4 first-round picks, and you could have got Amari Hampton, Abdul Carter, Tyler Booker, all sorts of shit, Travis Hunter. Like, they was not making decisions to win this year. So I don't understand why people get upset. It's like, oh, y'all already focused on next year. They're already focused on next year, y'all.
Yeah, they do both. They dip their toe And we know it. Y'all know
Yeah.
y'all owner. They dip their toe on both. Like right now, this is the game that's being played. This all ties back together. Like I know it's like this is the game that's being played. The Cowboys is like, how good are we? Like in their little star room, how good are we really? Because we got like 4 games where it's like 2 games is like okay, and 2 games is like I don't know. So they're like, okay, like I said, the next 2 games, are we good enough? Because if we do show some fight, maybe they do make a lower tier trade. You know, like when we got Hankins,
Jonathan Hankins,
that
right?
type of trade to add to this team. Maybe they do go get a Justin Simmons or something. Like, you know what? I'll push a little chips. This year look decent. If we struggle, y'all, they gonna pull back to
Right.
like so.
Right.
It all do matter because if the players on the field want some help, y'all got to go earn it.
Because here's the thing, Rome. Not only are we losing games, but the way that we're losing, Cowboys fans aren't pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that Philly game, like you were swore we beat Philly the way some fans were acting. You see what I'm saying?
No, we was on the ropes last week. The
You know what I'm
Bears
saying?
game put us on the ropes, and then like what's that meme where the dude came up like with a beat?
Oh, yeah.
Like we was dying, and then like after last week, we like everybody's watching this game like this. This week, everybody's watching like, is we good for real? That's all we want to see.
Yeah.
Is we good for real? Now, if we show up, it's gonna be like you're gonna be moving different for the Panthers game. If we show up, the Panthers game might be the real trap game because we're gonna be beating our chest.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Rico game, baby.
Oh yeah, Rico's revenge. My guy B Bird, the $5 super chat said,
"Jonas
loves
like Rico like
because
that.
fans love buying it. Name it all in season. We need to trade for Max Crosby now." Yeah, for me, I would
trade for him.
I would go all in, right? But I would have sold Micah. You know what I'm saying, before the draft, but they are not.
Bro, I would have traded Micah for Max if you want to keep it funky.
Bro, and here's the thing, bro. If you really cared about building, I would have sent Micah's ass to Tennessee, right? I would have sent him to one of these trash.
Bro, you know who would have took him?
Exactly, because you knew that them number ones was gonna come back.
And number ones were gonna hit, bro.
Honestly, that's what Howie been doing. Howie been sending a player and getting them picks.
The Saints and shit, like all sorts of
If you was worried about this year, you would have called Cleveland.
Hey, question: where's Hassan Reddick at?
He's in Tampa, ain't he?
Oh, yeah, Tampa. He all right down there. He okay. He ain't killing it, but he all right down there.
I'm pretty sure they got more back from trading than they would if they would have held on.
Now they actually messed that up because Bryce Huff is well, he back okay in San Fran, but it ain't work out like they wanted it to. But that's my thing with Howie. Bro, Howie will go after Bryce Huff and pay this man. Paid him
and realize I messed up and they'll fix it.
Yeah, and then he'll go fix it, and then now all of a sudden it don't matter because they won the Super Bowl.
He was on their team. Bryce Huff would still be a Cowboy. Struggling.
Starting.
I paid you. You better figure it out.
Yeah, you better figure it out. Or coaches, you better figure out how to use him. You better play him. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, they still won't let Mozzie go, bro. They gonna hold him to Mozzie just for dear life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
I feel bad for him, like DMV said. Just let him go develop somewhere else. He might become somebody.
That's Will McClay fault. That's on him. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? That's Will McClay pick.
Pass rush getting better. We got patience. It's the fickle fans that just like I saw Ezraku flash a little bit. I saw him get washed in a running play. I also saw him make a dominant edge play. I'm like, oh, he coming along, but our fans want him to be Micah.
Right.
That's why I'm glad he didn't pick 11. If he'd have picked 11,
set improper expectations on these kids, right? Jalen Tober had to be Mari Cooper, right? Like, Jonathan got to be Micah. Like, they're not going to be that. Let them be themselves.
Just like Jadon Blue. All this Jadon Blue talk. He come in and get 30 yards. Y'all gonna kill him.
Right.
They was trying to kill Ashton Genty.
Right.
Yeah.
He come in. Let's just say he comes in and he gets 6 carries for 17. Jadon Blue ain't like that. I'm like, see, y'all already throwing away. He just got on the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's our culture, bro. You know we ain't got no patience.
Yeah, we ain't got no patience, dog. Well, hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Everybody in the chat, man, we appreciate y'all got all the super chats, man. Like the content, share the content, let everybody know live. We're gonna do this more, you know what I'm saying? It ain't done. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it some more. I'll be out of town next week, but we probably can still run it. My dog Rome, man, everybody for seeing you first time. Everybody know they can find you, bro.
Hey man, it's CFT. You can find me on YouTube, Cowboys Fan Talk, Cowboys _Fan Talk on Twitter. And I got other apps, but I got to do better, like Tuck be telling me. He's dormant over there. I'm sorry.
DMV, my dog. Let everybody know they can find you, bro.
Hey, y'all can find me at DMV Fanatic on all platforms. On X, though, it's DMV Fanatic 1. And I'm just releasing the Javonte Williams film session in 2 minutes. So I tried to put the link in all of our chats. So, man, if y'all want to go see how the offensive line
right now.
Yeah, if y'all want to see how the offensive line, how the coaching and stuff like that, the scheme, man, look, it's a lot to unpack, but go check it out.
Yeah, facts. And
Appreciate
for those
y'all.
of you seeing me, CFO Sports, man, come on through. Doing a lot of Cowboys talk, but a lot of NFL talk as well, college football, doing some draft prospects. I'm kind of slow rolling that out because they haven't played enough games. So I want to be like, oh, yeah, this is my number one guy, even though I already know who my number one guy is, right? And then follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. Follow me on TikTok. I've been doing periodic morning lives on there. Shoot the Cowboys TikTok out there, just answering live questions. Still trying to figure out the app, doing that there. And then, yeah, man. So we appreciate y'all, Cowboys Nation, as always, for supporting us here at Cover 3. Like I said, we're not done. We got a lot of work to do. We're going to try to figure this thing on out and hopefully find a way to win this year, because I know I'm like a lot of y'all. I'm sick and tired of being losing and just being mediocre. I want that success, especially seeing what's going on in their vision. So we're going to try to get it, man. So it's your boy, J Tuck, CFT, DMV, and we are Cover 3, and we are out. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Sleeper. So you think you know football, huh? Okay, let's turn your football knowledge into real money. Download the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. With more stats than any other daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live stats. Pick more or less from predicted stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money if your pick wins. So use the promo code CFO and you'll get up to $100 match on your first deposit. So download Sleeper now and let's get this money, gang.